She's right in the middle of all 9 runners. They put her right where she needed to be. Jenna Pandini is really good at running the 200-meter race. She's American, and her best time is 10.9 seconds. She hasn't had her best season this year. She came in 7th at the London race before the Olympics and hasn't raced since then. Natasha Morrison is from Jamaica and ran 11 seconds this year, but she's actually run 10.85 seconds before. Best Buy is from Gambia. She's in lane 3 and made it to the semifinals in the Olympic 200-meter race. Then there's Tamari Davis, who came in 2nd place in 2 big races right before the Olympics. She's a really steady runner, this 21-year-old American girl whose best time is 10.8 seconds. Yeah, and there's Faboda. The crowd really loves her. She got a silver medal at the World Indoor Championships in Glasgow in March, losing only to Julian Alfred, and that wasn't bad to lose to since Alfred later became the Olympic champion. Marie-Josée Ta Lou Smith is from Ivory Coast. I'm sure she races more than anyone else on the whole racing circuit. She races all the time. She came in 4th place in Lausanne with a time of 11.07. She's still running well. The 35-year-old Daryl Nida is from Great Britain. She came 4th in the Olympic 100 meters and 5th in the 200 meters dot. She was really upset about those results, even though she got a silver medal from the relay race. Tia Clayton came 7th in the Olympic Games. She's the Jamaican silver medalist. She's just a young kid, only 20 years old. And Patricia Vander of Luxembourg finishes the list of runners. She was added at the last minute, I think, because when I came here a couple days ago, I was talking to Dina Asher-Smith at the airport while we waited for our bags. Dina said yesterday that she was dropping out of this race. I'm not sure if she felt hurt or just wasn't feeling good, but Dina flew here to Poland, but isn't racing tonight. So the meeting record is pretty amazing. I don't think we'll see it beaten this race. It's 10.66 seconds, set by Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price from Jamaica a couple years ago. But 3 Olympic runners are here, and everyone's watching Faboda in lane 5. There she is. She's really powerful. She's super fast at the start. Look for her to probably be winning at the halfway point and then maybe get past. But can she stay ahead to make everyone go home happy along with Mondo? Of course, he still has 2 more tries at that world record in pole vault coming up. Well, Tamari Davis got off to a really good start there on the right side. So Faboda has some catching up to do here. I don't think she's going to win this one. Really good running on the side, closest to us too, from Tia Clayton. Tia Clayton wins it there on the near side. I think she's probably the shortest runner in the race and the youngest at 20, the Jamaican girl in lane 8. I think she just barely won that with 10.81. Wow, that's super fast. That's the 5th fastest time in the world this year. And for Clayton, this is a new personal best by a lot. 10.83 is what they're saying she ran. What's up, viewers? Welcome back to the channel. So this race happened back in 2024 at the Silesia Diamond League, where we had Tia Clayton racing against Ta Lou in this one. Ta Lou would have been the favorite based on how she ran all season. But Tia Clayton actually had the faster time coming into this race. However, Tia Clayton's times weren't the same every race. She wasn't running these fast times in every single race. She ran 10.8 seconds at the Jamaican national trials, then she did it at the Olympics. But between those races, she didn't run those times. So even though she made it to the Olympic finals, many people weren't expecting her to win this race. Basically, we all knew she was still learning and getting better, and that she would have had a much bigger season in 2025. Nobody was expecting her to win that race, basically, and she was all the way out in lane 8. And I believe the best thing you can do for a runner who has speed and can run fast is put them in lane 8. And we saw where Noah did it from lane 8. We saw Shikari did it from lane 8. We even saw Wade van Niekerk broke the 400-meter world record from lane 8. And when it comes to Shikari, I've seen lane 8 work for her twice. So the good things about lane 8 is that you have no one to your right. Basically, everyone is to your left. So when you look across, you can see all the other runners. But another good thing about lane 8 is that no one is paying attention to you, and you don't have to pay attention to anyone. You can just focus on yourself and focus on running the perfect race or almost perfect race. Focus on getting your running form, right? Because no one expects you to be competing when you're in lane 8. No one expects you to be in the mix. So all you need to do from lane 8 is just focus on yourself, your technique, your speed, and it will work out. And that's what happened with Tia Clayton in this race. Nobody was expecting her to win from lane 8, but all she did was focus on her own race. She was basically looking straight down the track, and yeah, she won. She just barely beat everyone at the end, and it was a well-earned victory for her. This basically set up her path for 2025, where we're seeing her win races left and right. The last 100-meter race was at the Doha Diamond League, where she beat Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Yes, Tia Clayton beat Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, running a time of 9.92 seconds, and she currently has the fastest time in the world in the women's 100 meters. So crazy. Just a couple years ago, she was in high school running at championships. I don't think they finished their last year of high school, the twin turbos. And we're seeing her sister, she was hurt last year, but we're seeing her getting back to her good form. She also finished second in that 100 meters ahead of Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce in Doha as well. So we're seeing the twin turbos basically taking over women's track and field. But Tia Clayton is the main star. When they were in high school, her sister Tina was the winner. Tia was finishing second each time. Now the roles have switched, basically. The tables have turned, and we're seeing Tia winning and Tina finishing behind her. So yeah, just amazing performances from her from last year, running her personal best, to this year continuing on that same path. And her coach, Steve Francis, did make it clear that, hey, they're coming. We have superstars here, and that's part of the reason why they didn't take Elaine back into MVP either, because Stephen Francis is saying, hey, we have superstars here as young as 19 years old, and they're ready, and we basically have too much on our hands to be dealing with Elaine and her injuries right now. So that's why MVP didn't take back Elaine. And they can focus on their young talent, which is the twin turbos, Tina and Tia, or Tia and Tina. But yeah, great performance all around in this race. Hope you all enjoyed this throwback from Tia Clayton winning the Silesia Diamond League back in 2024. Before you go, I would really appreciate if you guys hit the like button and the subscribe button. That way you won't miss out on any of the races in track, and